All right, so here we are, game number 6 on Shattered Temple, IPL Fight Club, between our Purple Zerg here at the 12 o'clock position. He is from Team Empire. He is Violet. And his opponent in the 6 o'clock position from the Team Liquid. That is HerO. He is now our teal Protoss player after spending the entire set of matches as blue, switching it up on us. So BM.
Well, he's feeling the power, possibly. He's like, all right, I just need to continue this metamorphosis. He's gradually, like in a little while, his Nexus is going to have like spiky yellow hair.
His power level will increase to drastic rates.
Yep, over 9,000 even, possibly.
I don't know. That's pretty insane.
That's pretty high, man. No one has a power level that high.
Then, I didn't watch too much of Dragon Ball Z, honestly, but I remember since some of the later episodes, like, you know, people talk about joking over 9,000 and things like that. Then it just got into, like, the hundreds of thousands, the millions.
Dude,
just, like, absurd, silly numbers.
Yeah. Like, at first it was like, wow, his power level's 500, and then, like, Season 8 or whatever it was, you know, however high it got, it was like his power level is 94 billion zillion.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, whoa, I don't know if we could beat that. It's like, well, you probably can. Just like jump in a room that goes back in time and train for an hour. You'll be just fine.
Well, no, I just remembered like the earlier episodes that I had watched were, you know, oh my god, the power level's 500. He could destroy worlds. And then they just blew it so out of proportion. It just got ridiculous. But
they did destroy some planets there.
Yeah.
In the series, it did happen. Pool first for Violet, and this is going to be doing for a little bit more of a macro-oriented opening by skipping that gas. Now, sometimes Zerg players aren't big fans of this map, just because it is a little bit challenging to take a third sometimes.
HerO, what are you doing?
I like this. I actually like this.
This is as risky it gets on Shattered Temple.
Whoa! I appreciate it.
Nexus first.
It's a show match.
Yeah,
they take it seriously, giving us a show.
Yeah, and we do like that. He is our reigning champion. HerO's actually made, with the bounty that he collected on Joxi, I think he's already made $1,700 so far. So it's been pretty good. A couple weeks of StarCraft for him.
Here's the interesting thing. He's still making probes. He's not just kind of sitting on a low amount of supply and just making his wall right now like you see once in a while with the Nexus first. So that's cool. Okay, so he is blocking the hatchery as well. He knows he's got time. But yeah, now he's kind of cutting probes just to get that wall up a little bit quicker.
Yeah, yes he is, as a matter of fact. Just waiting for another pylon. Well, no, actually, he's not thrown down an actual pylon that will allow him... Okay, yes, he did. Okay, he did finish one up. He was producing 2 at the same time. No, I'm a dirty liar. Okay, no, I was right about that. I'm sorry. This was just the pylon that was over at the natural that finished. He has another pylon finally finishing up inside of his main, though. That's the one I was looking for initially. Yep,
there's a cannon as well. And this is pretty much walled off. In fact, I believe that is a complete wall off.
There might be a gap there. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I don't think like a stalker could fit through it, but Zergling certainly could.
But he does have a little bit more psi range that he can throw down another structure.
Yeah, well, we're probably going to see that cybernetics core pretty soon here.
Let's see now is Violet. He actually only had 2 on gas, so his Zergling speed hits a little bit later than would normally have happened. But, you know, he was able to put down that hatchery very, very quickly.
And the probe's going to try to sneak in here and find something. Oh, notice he's staying off creep, trying to keep that probe alive for as long as possible, but it doesn't work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yep, but he does see that the second gas hasn't been taken, which shouldn't surprise him too much, but he lets him know that he's not, like, going for one base at Bester, I guess, or something.
I suppose so.
So there you go. You know that at least.
I mean, even if we're going to see 2 base Mutalisk, those he would put up 3 gas at the same time at about
certainly not so early
15 supply or so. Yeah. All right.
Brilliant.
So let's see here now as Violet's going to start taking map control with a few links towards his opponent's base. Another photon cannon getting put down. As, I mean, we've seen similar situations before where Protoss players have just outright died to roach pushes on this map in these positions.
Yep, Zerg players do like to all in on this map. You know, again, just because it is a little bit tougher to take that third. And will he micro his Zerglings entertainingly? Nope, just doing some damage to the Zealot and running back.
Yep, loses 1 Zergling in the process. And otherwise, all quiet on the Western Front. Just 1 drone has been sitting inside of the extractor, droning up for quite a while now as well. And there's Macro Hatch.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Probably going to see him put some drones back on gas and maybe take a second or third as well pretty soon here. He's getting about to that point where he'd want to start teching up as well. But what tech path will he choose to do?
Not sure. 6 lings on the way now. We do have 3 more gates hitting for HerO, so definitely 4 gates for now, but does not have +1 on the way.
Yep, so he's going to be spending that gas on something else. Looks like he might want to take... Well, he could maybe want to take a quick gold. See, no quick gold this time. He's going to go up to 4 gas. All right, so a very tech-heavy opening here for HerO. And 4 gas as well for Violet. So that, and it's, okay, a Roach Warren Evo Chamber. That's going to keep him safe. But whenever we see that 4 gas, my Mutalisk set starts to tingle a little bit. So he's got the Roach Warren in case he needs to defend like a gateway push or anything like that. But if he doesn't, I've got a feeling we're going to see a Spire pretty quick from him.
Well, we'll find out in just a bit as Lair Tech's not that far away, just 35 seconds. And there is a structure put down on the left-hand side of Robo, as a matter of fact, as soon as that Overlord goes down, and just confirming and taking a look at his opponent's base. Oh, look at that. A Zealot just walks up the front, has a couple of kills, and sees everything. Macro Hatch, Roach Warren, Lair Tech, 4 gas, everything.
You know what, though? He's only got drones on 3 of those gas, so I don't think it's going to be a Spire now. It's going to be probably just Roach upgrades with some Ling aggression as well. He's going to make sure that his opponent isn't taking like a quick third or something like that. Yeah, making the Overseer as well. He wants to scout his opponent now.
Oh, got to watch out. The Overseer may just die.
Yeah,
the Overlord's going to try and get away. And, 8 hit points.
Wow.
Sad times. They can actually see it, too.
Yep, barely escaped there.
Why?
Just taunting them. Oh, there is a Spire. Oh, he had a Spire for a moment. He canceled it. Okay, there we go. Infestation Pit. And Roach upgrades. All right, I was going to be surprised if he went to the Spire after that. But it will be regular old Roach Infester. And these Roaches will help him break down those rocks and take a 3rd base pretty quickly, too. HerO's
going to have himself a Sentry drop here in a bit, probably.
Yeah.
He does have that Warp Prism just finishing up. Observer coming up after that, and Robo Bay on the way as well, so we'll be able to move into 2-base Colossi pretty quickly.
Yeah, or will he go for Warp Prism and Warp Prism speed with this?
Uh-oh, he may fly right in front of an Overseer, though. Where is it? No, he actually got around the side, just out of vision there.
Yep.
And looks like this Overseer is heading over to the left just to see if he can catch anything, but that Warp Prism, yeah, that's already gone. See you later.
Yeah, well, no Overlord speed or anything like that yet, so he's not going to catch it. And first Colossus is on the way as well. Yeah, so HerO only being on 2 bases, if he can get in there, force field that ramp, and start warping in units, he could do a lot of damage to the Zerg player. Even though the Passionate Glands are on the way.
Oh, dear God. Oh, that's so disturbing on a lot of levels.
I know.
I hope you understand that.
I do. That's why I keep saying it.
Well, Violet actually has all of his units in position. Luckily, he was going to take down the rocks to the 4th, and that is actually going to put a stop to the Warp Prism for a little while.
Yep. Certainly will. Although he can harass this gold base if he chooses to. HerO does have the ability to put down a Nexus at his 3rd as well. It's not hitting quite yet. 3 Infestors are just about to hit after Pathogen Glands finished up a few seconds ago. And there's a few excess larvae sitting around. Looks like they're going mostly to Roaches at the moment. Yep. And, catching some units in the map here, or in the middle of the map. Getting a few of those, getting a Zealot.
Yes, indeed. So
I mistook the eyeball icon and the blue dots for like a bigger Protoss group than it actually was. It was just a Zealot.
Yep, just one solitary Zealot. There was also an Observer floating overhead, so it contributed to that as well. Extended Thermal Lance along with a Colossus finishing up at the same time. 2nd is already queued up. And, of course, once again, Violet has decided to invest quite a bit into tech, and he is actually just going to roll around the right-hand side now. The Pylon, though, should be able to pick up on that if HerO decides to click over there and check. And it looks like he did. I just saw him click, and it looks like he's actually pushing through the middle of the map.
Okay. Yeah, he's like, all right, you want to have your army over there? That's okay. I'm just going to move out and attack you, make you react to me.
And attack him he is, but Violet has not pulled off of this so far. Looks like he gets the rocks down to about half health and then moves out. Oh, these Stalkers have to watch out. There's an attack coming from 2 sides now. The Infestors haven't been able to do too much. Force field control has been pretty good, but these Colossi really have to watch out, and indeed they have. Violet losing some forces here in the middle of the map. A couple of Fungals landing, but not going to hit and disrupt that many forces.
Violet lost a ton, actually, in that engagement. That's going to set up HerO for a really, really effective push. He could kill that gold just straight up if he wanted to, but he wants to go for the natural.
Yeah, it looks like he is just going to try and push ahead and do as much damage as is possible. +1 weapons is finished along with +1 armor, as a matter of fact, and that's it.
GG.
Violet